Hey everybody, and welcome to my in5 series where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Akai just announced their stem separator for Standalone for the MPC, which I think is cool. I don't think I haven't used it yet. I'm not expecting it to sound great compared to some other stem separators. I mean, they're kind of hit or miss sometimes. Personally, I'd say if you get a computer with you, Ultimate Vocal Remover, go check it out. I'll drop a link in the description below. My hands are somewhere around here. Anyway, just check out the description. I'll drop the link, and I'll put the link in for the Akai Pro website to the stem separator as well, if you want to go check it out. Personally, I think it's at least handy that you can throw this in your backpack and not have to bring a computer, or you can just go to your deck or couch or go for a hike in the woods and just have one device with you to do it. I'm not going to be doing a review on it. I'm just curious, like, if it is able to work well enough. I have some old sample libraries that have like some stuff mixed. So what I was just thinking is I will go into samples, style. I'm gonna go to DJ here, Sony. This is actually Acid DJ from before Sony had bought them and then later sold it off. But I kind of like this combinations folder. There's a few in here of like various sounds. It's like I think these are like a good test for some of the separation, only because you can hear there's drums, bass, like things are coming in and out at different times. Let's just load up this number 7 here, and I want to go to sample edit. So let's go trim. We're gonna go process, and I think it's at the end. Yeah, okay. Go to the end. We go create stems. There's technically no vocals in this, but I'm just going to take all of them in case it decides to put some stuff in vocals. I'm going to get bass, drums, and other. And sure, we will just add it to program 001. That's fine. We'll assign it to pad A01. Basically, it just creates a stack from how it works on the MPC software. So that's what I'm expecting it to do. And we'll just do it. And we're going to see how fast this goes. It could take much longer than I would expect, but it's neat that we have it says it's now moving. It must have to load up the model first, and that probably is why it takes a long time. And what this is like maybe a 8-second sample, so we're probably talking about taking twice as long as, maybe a little bit more as what it takes. But here we go. We can see we've gotten everything separated out. So I'm just curious, what's in bass? I think you need some filtering, but this would be much easier to actually, I think, filter to try and get like the bass than working with like just that whole thing. I'm going to be wondering where the kick drums have gone. I don't know that these are as like some kind of fake 808s, maybe. I feel like other might have some content that I could work with here, because I could see cutting these pads up a bit and kind of like EQing them or something to work with. And then what the heck is this? I guess it must be like in the vocal space. I don't know. I probably would choose not to use some of that, but I think at least the bass sounded okay, and I think that the other sounded decent. Let's go pick another one. I'm just curious what we have. Let's go actually try like something different. So the DJ stuff. What else do I have that's like mixed? Let's go hip hop, and we'll go Sony for, again. I want to go to, I think I put it under like mixed or world. Yeah, mixed. Bill Laswell has like some interesting mixed up samples as well. Let's go hip hop, drums and percussions, beats. Like this has like some interesting like that's like the horn in it. Let's just load it up. I'm just curious. Again, we're gonna go sample edit. We're on beat 23. process, create stems, do it. This might go a little bit faster. I think we're seeing it just it's taking a while for it to load this stem separation model slash application, but it seems like once it's actually loaded, it goes faster. So I don't know if there's a way for them to cache some of that or if there's enough free memory to do things. But let's see, we got drums, bass, get the original beat. This is probably so quiet as not to be useful. I mean, the drums are, I would say they're workable. They get kind of like that usual, like older stem separation, like a little bit hollow. So you always kind of wonder where that audio went. I mean, like this is cool. I could see doing some fun stuff with that. We got nothing in vocals. So the question is, if we were to come back in and play the whole stack, let's see where it's dumped it in the program. Like to me, the drums don't sound hollow here with all four of them layered together. And we should be able to see, yep. So we have vocals, bass, drums, and other. Like that sounds like totally fine. So it's definitely, we're not losing any, ultimately any sonic quality. It's just that it's probably this bass and the drum probably need to be mixed back together is my guess. Like that might help. Because I'm not hearing like any drum sounds here. And there's nothing on the vocal track, so I can't imagine it's doing anything fancy. Let's do this. We're going to come in. Let's go to the program. Oh, sorry. Main menu program. Let's turn the levels off for vocals and other. Then we'll just play this. Like I can hear like a little bit, but I think that actually sounds better. So I don't know, like I'm not trying to, as I said, I'm not trying to do a review. I'm just trying to see like, is this something I think is useful and usable? I think it's at least enough there that you probably can get some usable content out of it. The amount of time it takes for it to process just reminds me of doing stuff on the S950 where you walk away and make a sandwich, maybe eat the sandwich and come back, especially if you're going to be doing full tracks on it. But that said, I guess I'm not shocked or surprised at the roughness of some of the quality here, but I also think this is, I'm happy to have it again as like an option that we can at least do it if we would like to. Otherwise, if you really want the best quality for stuff, there's tons of computer models. I would go, as I said, I'd go check out Ultimate Vocal Remover. They've got access to hundreds of models, I think, at this point, where you can get all kinds of different stuff extracted, and it sounds great. So if you're at home, do it on the computer. If you are away, be happy that you have an option to do it on the MPC standalone if you've got it and get the plugin. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.